Hey Virgo, welcome back to another round of readings. I hope I hope life's been treating you well, Virgo. Um, I was doing a little meditation during the pre-shuffle there, and I heard the song "Everywhere" by Fleetwood Mac playing in my little head. So there might be something in that for somebody there. It's actually a really beautiful song. I'd always loved like the melody of it and stuff, but when I actually looked up the words, which you can actually hear quite clearly, but I also like looking up lyrics. Anyways, it was gorgeous. It was a beautiful message. So let's see if it comes up in your reading. If it doesn't, that might just be for a certain someone out there, or I don't know, maybe it just reminded me of a Virgo in some way, shape, or form, but who knows? We'll see. The cards don't lie. Let's see what they've got to say, Virgo. Okay, we've got Judgment coming out first. I'll show a little preview for those of you that love to see the cards. The cat has joined us today. Joined us probably about halfway through the Leo reading. So unless she causes havoc on the board here, I'm just going to leave her like she's just as I say that, right? Um, Animals are a huge part of my life. I have somewhat of a mini zoo in my house. So yeah, if you don't care for animals, probably not the channel for you. If you don't care for kids popping in once in a while, off camera, of course, probably not the channel for you. Okay, no kids today. Um, what's this judgment all about here, Virgo? I'm sorry if I just called you Leo. I feel like I did, but in any event, what's going on for Virgo here? What does Virgo need to hear today? Please. I just stopped shuffling because I'm really being drawn to this card. Um, I'm hearing that song like something's happening to me because I'm looking at like kind of like this. It's almost like angel dust. It's almost like spirit is trying to give you messages or something. And again, it's like this blowhorn thing, right? So it's almost like spirits trying to get your attention and trying to give you something. And they're not being really pushy or shovey about it. It's so gentle, so gentle. If you hear music, if you hear songs, if you hear, I don't want to say voices, that starts crossing into other territory that I don't want to really get into in this video, but yeah, I think you'll know what I mean. But like music, or if you think you're picking up on messages, like somebody's all of a sudden in your mind, or you can smell them or hear their voice or something like that. This is spirit drawing your attention to this, okay? And they want you to believe in the magic of life. If some of you, which would be very Virgo-esque to kind of, I think, be at least a little skeptical about stuff, but obviously if you're here for a reason, right? But um, they want you to believe in magic. This isn't just your imagination, they're saying. Okay. Tell us more about this judgment here. Nine of Pentacles energy. Virgo, are you focusing in on somebody? Yeah, there's someone that you're thinking of that's a Nine of Pentacles, okay? A Nine of Pentacles individual is somebody who is self-made. There's somebody, typically I see them um, as single, like there's a single-like energy to them. They're very independent. They're very comfortable being on their own. Um, they're very good. Oh, how do I say this? Because I'm seeing like this little falcon here. Like she's trained like she's into falconry, this gal. Um, and not that your person is, I mean, I guess they could be, but it's more of that they're very good at communicating with others on a level that's not even sometimes vocal. Like there's just they have an energy about them that's incredibly calm and soothing, and it just draws people in, especially people that could be quite guarded or they're a bit like flighty and stuff like that. Like this person can engage with people very easily. They've got a very light touch to them. They're almost angelic. Like I think you see this person as almost like an angel because you kind of see like her skirts kind of see through there, almost like she doesn't even exist. It's almost like she kind of floats everywhere. And I'm saying she, so I could be reading for a masculine energy today, but flip it around if it's not that. This person is your little secrets. This person is what you have with this person, or the feelings that you have for this person, or even a relationship with you have this person is your little secret. Okay. Not a lot of people know about it. Okay, Abs, like seriously, I'm gonna have to like put you down here, girl. I really need to lay the cards down. There's a point. Oh no, it's all covered in fur. Sorry, Virgo, you don't mind a little fur, right? I'll deal with that later. Oh God, let me just move this here. It's hard, it interrupts the flow. But anyways, this person, back to this person, right? So I don't think you and this person are communicating right now because this person is looking away from you, and spirit's trying to get your attention with respect to this person. Okay. It's interesting. This person is on their own. They are financially stable, but there's a loneliness about them. Okay. There's a loneliness about them. Something's missing. Okay. Tell us more about this Nine of Pentacles here. I'm also getting, because when I shuffle, you guys, that's when I kind of go into like a meditative state. It's actually really calming and awesome. And in fact, if you're ever having troubles just kind of letting things go and you're not one of those people that can sit down and close your eyes and meditate and like, do the traditional style, just grab yourself a set of even like recipe cards or playing cards if you don't have a tarot deck, or find a beautiful tarot deck that you really identify with and just shuffle. Just sit there and shuffle and you'll zone out. It's a great practice for those of you that need a little bit of kinesthetic involved in your meditation periods. Some people may not suggest that, but I don't find it very helpful. But I'm just being drawn to that song as I'm looking at these cards. And in that song, it really talks about somebody that has a really hard time expressing themselves. And so they have all these really big feelings, but they just can't get it out. And I feel like you might have really big feelings for this person, but you just can't get it out. Something's stopping you. And this is spirit encouraging you again to just like, it's okay. Like if you're scared to come towards this person, or if you're having troubles getting those words out, it's like just have a little faith, okay? Believe in magic. God, there was one night that I was in my room. This was like a couple years ago. And did I hear? No, I was actually sleeping and I woke up from my sleep because just before I woke up, I I'd heard something in my head, and it's not like you hear a voice, but it's like a knowing in your brain. Um, what was it? Something about expect the unexpected. That's what it was. And that's what you need to hear right now. I relate my story so because these are messages that you guys need to hear right now if I'm telling you something, because I don't share a lot about myself. So if I'm passing that along, you need to hear this. It's almost like in this situation with this person, if there's any fear or whatever's stopping you, expect the unexpected. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. The channeling is strong with you, Virgo. Wow. You could have a channel to this person as well. You guys might think about each other, send songs back and forth. What's more about this Nine of Pentacles so people can get their confirmation and we'll move along. Oh, I saw it. It was the Eight of Pentacles. Where is it? Yeah. It's possible you might have worked with this person, okay? Or this person could be working really hard right now and be a bit distracted by that. And it wouldn't surprise me, because I'm being drawn back to that Falcon again, it wouldn't surprise me if this person did some form of communication for their work as well. But this person's like a very hard worker. They don't mind going it alone. They might be working on a project right now of their own, kind of slowly kind of toiling away. Yeah, exactly. This person has probably been through something like somewhat of a change. Sorry, I'm saying so much. I can't help it. Because something that they've done with this work that they're doing, like this project on their own or something like that, or if you guys started a relationship at work or something, you see that a seed was planted, and wands are all about action, right? So something was planted and it's grown, and this person is focusing heavily on that right now. So even more than the work connection, okay, for some of you that might be possible, but I feel like this person's working on something and they're watching that grow right now. But it's hard work for them. And again, I'm feeling very solitary energy on their behalf, okay? I don't know if this person likes to be alone or goes at it on their own. It's got the same kind of flavor as Leo's reading. Interesting. Nine of Swords. Unfortunately, this person's kind of going through it as well. This is the type of person, they would never come out and like kind of spill their guts, right? If they're feeling low, if they're going through something stressful, if they're struggling, they keep it to themselves. All right, they go home at night and they lock themselves in, and they, could be anxiety here, grief. I am getting like with this green here to do with the heart chakra, right? So this person carries a lot of pain inside of them, and they would never ever show it on the outside. You might catch a glimpse every now and then, but they kind of just push through it and they power through it, okay? That's how they're showing up. All right. So what does Virgo need to know? We talked enough about that person, so I think I've laid enough of a foundation that you should know by now if this is your reading or not. So let's talk about what messages does Virgo need to hear right now with respect to whoever this is? Ooh, Ten of Swords. Virgo, it's possible that you had something to do with this. Sorry, I don't. It's not very nice, is it? The Chariot on the bottom. You guys could be mirroring each other in your lives right now, because I do feel this is your energy here. Something's weighing heavy on you. It's emotionally based, and it has to do with communication. I don't know if you communicated something to this person, and it's almost like this feeling I get, and it's reminding me of something. I won't explain this story, but it's almost like that feeling of you say something to somebody, and it's with respect to an ending, because we're at the Ten of Swords here, right? That's the end of the suit. So it's almost like you say something that results in the ending of something, and it hurt them as much as it hurt you, is what I'm getting from that card. Okay. What else does Virgo need to hear? So that's, again, laying a little more foundation, or just acknowledging that it actually, I want to actually say it actually hurt you worse than them. I think when you think about whatever went down, and this had to do with communication, I don't know that you regret it because I feel like you felt like it was something that you needed to do, like it had to be done, but it weighs heavily on you. I'm hearing until this day, like up until this day, it's weighed so heavily on you. And it's not like the typical Ten of Swords where you're flat out and the swords are stabbed right through. It's not like that, but it was a burden that you felt you had to carry by communicating whatever this was. Um, well, yeah, it had to do with an ending. So the world here, it's like something needed to come to an end, and you did it. But I really felt like you felt it was in this person's best interest to end something. Okay. I'm also getting for some of you, it was a test, almost like karmic, in the sense that this had to come to an end and you had to end this. It was part of your karmic lesson. It was almost a test for you. Potentially in the past, there's something that you didn't end, right? And the lesson this time around was needing to end this where you did and why you did. And it's almost like, because I see this as so positive, like I don't want to think about as in like, as in the death card or the tower, like an ending in that way, but it's almost like this energy of you learned the lesson. You've taken the journey from the Fool card all the way up, and you've grown as a person. You did the right thing, I'm hearing. Like you did the right thing this time. Because it's just really beautiful. Like everything's kind of come into balance. It's like everything up until this point, this has balanced out your karma against something else where you made the wrong decision. You didn't cut something off, or you didn't say no, or whatever it was. I'm sorry I'm being so vague, but it's not really entirely clear to me. And I think, it'll be different for everyone. But what was on the bottom? Yeah, the sun. This is something to be celebrated. Although it hurt, it had to be done. It's almost one of those bittersweet moments, right? Like, ooh, okay, what else does Virgo need to hear? I feel bad for you, Virgo. I'm getting that close. This person's going to need closure, though. I think that's what's holding this person back. Yeah. This person's still in this state of mind here with the Two of Swords energy where they still think about it and it almost throws them off balance. Like there's something they don't see. It's almost like they can't move forward because they don't see what you see. They don't see it from your perspective. So if something was cut off, yeah, look, we've got the death card on the bottom, right? Talking about that death card. And this is for them. So the ending for you looks like the world. It's like you made the right decision, even though it hurt and still hurts, it looks like. But for this person, it hurts like this. All right. You can see the different energies there. Okay, so this person needs closure because I get this sense that they don't understand. I'm going to leave that there actually. Yeah, Seven of Cups on the bottom here. They don't understand. Five of Cups, exactly. I am taking these because it flows so beautifully, as does the Page of Cups. They don't understand why this ended the way it did. And that's potentially part of the reason too why you feel badly about this, is because it wasn't done in a way where you felt good about it. But you were so focused, and this is in your defense, you were so focused on just trying to do the right thing and save this person and potentially save yourself too, right? But it puts them in this position where they're left wondering, like kind of like what just happened, and it holds them here and holds them here in this energy. And so it's really difficult for them to move from 8 to the 9, right? Like it's kind of they're moving, but there's always something that kind of pulls them back. And I feel if anything, an apology needs to be offered, or just heartfelt feelings here. Yeah, Aries energy here. Oh, yeah, strength and justice. Oh, I see. I'm gonna keep pulling. I never pull from the bottom of the deck, but this is just, I'm seeing it unfold exactly. Okay, it stops there. Okay, can you guys, I don't know if you can see. I'm just gonna pull it down a little bit. Yeah, here I might even just bring them over here. So, I'm getting so much information all at once. It's so hard. So I'm just gonna like go slow here. We're gonna break it down. So you're being called, you're being called up here to come towards this person and to offer them an apology or just heartfelt emotion, a discussion of some sort. Okay. Um, with this, I know you're coming from the heart. The page is someone who's very sweet. There's an innocence about them and a vulnerability. Okay. So, and again, I'm getting this reassurance that if you did come back towards this person, if there was this pain, this is how they're going to interpret you. All right. So I don't get the sense, if this is resonating with you so far, I don't get the sense that this would be like slam the door in your face sort of thing, go away. I mean, I guess there's always that potential, but the card reflecting the Page of Cups here doesn't lend me to think that. And that it's time to move forward on this. It's time to be brave. It's time to stand in your power. Okay, because I feel like this could be your energy, Virgo, with the Emperor here. This sounds terrible, but it's almost like it's time to man up and to gather the courage to do this and to move this forward. Okay. So you won't come across as the Emperor, because if you came across as the Emperor, it wouldn't be well received by this person at all. This is why it needs to come across as the Page of Cups energy here. Okay. But just take the Emperor is take charge. The Emperor is somebody who stands by his word, who's like follows their morals, their ethics, like, who does what needs to be done. More than anything, that's what I'm getting, Virgo, is the Emperor does what needs to be done. And he's fearless about it. Okay. And there's an aspect in you that's like that. Maybe in other arenas, like in work or something like that, you are that take charge person, that person that gets it done. But in this situation now, you need to take that strength. You need to bridle that strength, but also balance it with the energy of the Page of Cups, right? Which is basically just being you. Because I get the sense you may come across this in everyday life, somewhat of an emperor. But inside, I think there's someone who's very sensitive, and there is a vulnerability within you. And I think that's also what makes you feel things so deeply like this, why it hurt you just as badly as this person was hurt, right? This part was interesting over here. We've got the Justice with the Empress here. I feel like um, I feel like I have to say it. I really don't like getting wrapped up in these energies sometimes because whatever, it doesn't matter. But Virgo, I feel like perhaps you had to turn this person away because you were married. Um, but okay, this is the good news. So the good news is that you did the right thing, and this leads me to maybe understand a bit better that in the past potentially you did turn away from this Empress. This is like a wife. Look, we've got the Emperor and the Empress. Okay, so this is like a married couple. And this is like soulmates, divine counterparts, whatever. But it's almost like historically you might not have said no to a situation. Okay, and so the karmic cycle was about doing the right thing. And not so much to heal your relationship with this person, but to heal that aspect. I'm getting a lot of guilt within yourself, okay? Because I feel like you were heavy with guilt. And so the karmic cycle was all about making the right decision this time around, which is unusual because sometimes that doesn't happen in a person's lifetime, and that's how things get carried over into next lifetimes if you believe in that stuff, right? Through reincarnation, and it's almost like you're working through your karma there. But you've been blessed with the gift of being able to do that in this lifetime here, okay? The Justice is Libra. Who else? I guess I should talk about other signs here. Um, there's a lot of air in here because we've got Virgo, Gemini energy, and the Magician. Temperance is Sagittarius. Scorpio, like I said, you might have some Scorpio in your chart potentially, or they could. We've got some Aries energy, Cancer, Leo. Did I say Libra already? I think I said Libra. So keep in mind, some of those signs, they could be heavily influenced in the chart. And so whether it's your chart or your person's, if you look at their sun, moon, rising, and Venus, and then Mars, that's Mars, although we're not really talking about Marsy stuff today, but although we kind of are, because again, if you had have not rejected this person, it could have been very Marsy, which is all about, well, look it up. You'll see. Check out Mars in the birth chart. It'll tell you all about it. I'm not going to go there today. Maybe another day. But anyway, sorry, I'm getting off topic again. So you balance the scales this time around, okay, in the context of a marriage situation. Okay, so and this will bring about healing for you actually, as far as this relationship is concerned. Okay, so I just heard, yeah, if you love something, set it free. Interesting. Okay, whatever that means, someone will pick up on that. So to get these three majors is a really big deal, right? We've got Temperance, we've got the Fool, and we've got the Magician here. I'm just hearing like the scales are balanced. Like Temperance again speaks about balance. It speaks about perfect harmony. One of the kids is here. So harmony. Yeah. Okay. I'm still being drawn back to the same thing with this Page of Cups. There needs to be balance brought back into this situation here between the two of you. And that doesn't mean you need to cross any lines or anything like that, but this person needs clarification, just like I was saying before. It would not go against this here. Like it wouldn't be dishonorable the way I'm seeing it here in the cards, okay? So balance needs to be brought back into this situation so that honestly, and this is another almost like a karmic debt being paid, where by doing this, you'll allow this person to start new. And also yourself, because like you got the world card as well. So it's almost like for the both of you to start a new cycle, there needs to be I'm hearing like communication. And again, you could be dealing with a Gemini in the sense that this is mercurial energy, this is about communication, this is about manifestation and stuff like that. It's almost like for the two of you to come into your ultimate power, into your ultimate success, that sort of thing. Something, the book needs to be closed on something, okay? And more so for this person than you, but I'm seeing pain on both sides here, okay? And there's this imbalance here. And so you've done really good, Virgo. Whoever I'm talking to today, you've done amazing. You made the right choice. It wasn't easy, but there's still one little loose piece, whatever that is, and you'll know what that is. So Virgo, I'm going to leave it there. That went a bit long. I always go long with you guys. I don't know what it is. I seem to go longer with you, I think, than anyone, or you're one of the signs I go along with. Let's leave it there today, Virgo. Please, if this resonated with you, I would love to see your comments below. Please like the video if you are interested in it, if it did resonate. And if you haven't already subscribed, please be sure to do so to help the channel grow. All right, Virgos, take care. Bye for now.